handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine. Oh, this is the new Steam Machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the car designed for the average man, the Homer.
Any questions?
What does this monstrosity cost?
Jerry, what's the sticker price? Look at that.
$82,000! This monstrosity cost $82,000! What have I done? I mean, the zoo was fun, but I'm ruined!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, all the news is circulating about this. I wanted to get my quick thoughts about it, and that is the Steam Machine and its price point. I was actually kind of looking forward to this Steam Machine only because, you know, this could be a close second to what everyone was trying to say of what the prices was, if they were true, before this reveal. And I was like, okay, well, I might look into it. It looks pretty cool. You can have, you know, changeable plates on the Steam Machine. You can maybe put your own stuff on it. So in a way, it looked like a smart thing to do on what they were going to do. I've seen people talk about the specs for it, and honestly, I don't even know why they're even bothering with this, to be honest with you, for the price of which they're doing it. I think everyone is just shocked at the price more so than anything. Heck, I at my local Walmart, there's a really nice PC. I think it's worth $1,000. I think has better specs than this. The thing was, I'm gonna say this, is that I'm not surprised that they actually are doing this price, because does anybody remember these once attempt at a Steam Machine? These were done like way long time ago, back in like 2014, 2012. I remember these things being really expensive. I think for adjustment for inflation, they're even like they were massively expensive today. I remember that attempt, and I remember thinking like, well, if people said back then, why bother with that? Because they got a PC, and so Steam was doing it again with this one, and it's like, unless this thing has a very low price, I don't think anybody's going to really bother with it. Everyone, I think, will agree that the price is a little too much. I think some people have said, like, you can build a better PC for the price range in which they're saying. And some people are going to say, like, it's due to the data centers that are for the price of what this thing and how much it is. I don't know about that one. In some way in the back of my head, because everyone was convincing me that it would be pretty cheap. Everybody I watched said it was going to be cheap. It's going to be under $700. I would agree so. Like I said before, those old Steam machines, those old Alienware Steam machines were kind of pointless at the time. And with this, you know, resurgence of the Steam box, Steam machine, this thing, it's like, unless it's under $700, there's like really no point to really get this thing. I remember every person who was a big Steam fanatic, a big PC person, saying that, yeah, it'll be under your crappy Xbox, your crappy PlayStation, all this stuff, all that crappy shit that's like $700, $800, $900. Well, the Steam machine is going to be less than that because it won't have a disk drive, it won't have this or that, and that it'll be under, you know, it'll be $700. Well, guess that's not, and that's the base model is for that price, $1,049. That's the base model. That's like the 512 gigabytes of memory. I do not see this thing lasting very long, from what I can tell. I don't know. It's very interesting. I would love to get a good PC. I mean, heck, I think even the PC I have now is still pretty good. In fact, I think I could only play up to like I could play up to a certain point. Like I unfortunately can't play things like Cyberpunk, even though I bought it, and a few other things. But other than that, I mean, I could play like a shit ton of games still on it. I only paid $250 for it. And it was actually a pretty good deal at the time when I bought it, for $250. That's the whole thing I'm going to take away from this, is like, what's the point? What is the point of this thing? That's why I'm just not understanding, because for that price, that seems kind of ridiculous for what you're getting. And most people who are really big Steam enthusiastic people, they're going to probably buy or build a custom PC. So literally scratching my head, it's like, what's the end goal with this? What's the point? If it wasn't going to be like if it wasn't competing with these other systems, like I don't understand this at all. And so I don't know what they're going to do. This is going to be very interesting to see what they're going to do. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for something like that. And from the specs that I've seen about it, it's not that great. I mean, in terms of for the price, I think. At least that's what some people have talked about it with the whole thing. At least some of the people I watched. I don't know. It's crazy. It's like, you know, I don't know what's worse in terms of discussing this whole thing about how ridiculous this thing is. I don't know what fans are worse. Nintendo fans, PlayStation fans, Xbox fans, PC fans are pretty much up there, and it's just like people have got to realize that this is a joke. I mean, I would think it is for the price, because like holy moly. Anyways, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about the price point and that, and Halo, which I'm not really too worried about the whole Halo thing. But the Steam, I'm not joking when I say this. I was actually looking forward to this thing. I was like, you know, if everyone says to get on PC, and this is going to be the close thing for average people, I would love to play it. I would love to get me one. I was actually going to do it, but for that price point, I don't think so. I'm not going to even bother with it. Anyways, that's all I got to pretty much say with it. I don't know what they're thinking of with this. It's just a repeat of what they tried to do back in 2014. It's just a repeat of that machine, and I don't know why they're doing that. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I'll see you guys all in the next one. You all take care.